Ahem. This is you, tweaked out, horny as hell, and ready to fight every dude in the forest for a shot at Bambi. Your antlers are up, and you're hyped to dominate. But here's the problem. Those antlers, they're not just against the other guys, they're against you. What's meant to help you win is about to kill you. As you and other crash out demons lock antlers for the sake of deer butt, you tangle, topple into freezing water, and you both drown. Yep, this is real. That, my friend, is what I call getting hoed. When life, someone, or something screws you over in the worst way. And believe me, that deer is just the start. How about we travel to Texas, where you are now a Texas horned lizard? Alright, now you're in Texas. You're just a little horned lizard, living your best life, minding your own business in the desert. But suddenly, a coyote shows up, and here's the thing. This guy's hungry, fast, and you're about 2 bites of crunchy snack away from becoming dinner. You've got options. You could run, but let's be honest, your legs aren't made for cardio. Or you could hide, but you're not exactly invisible with that spiky dinosaur cosplay. So, what do? You go for the nuclear option. You crank up your blood pressure so high, it feels like your skull might explode. And then you do it. You literally bust. Not that kind. You fill up your head and squirt your own blood out of your eyes. And not just a little. No, you're out here spraying foul-tasting, toxic blood up to 5 feet. Nature turns you into a walking ketchup packet, and now it's everyone else's problem. The coyote? He's gagging, retching, and running for the hills, questioning every life choice that led him to this moment. And you're thinking you've won, right? Wrong. See, the catch is your defense comes with a price. Raising your blood pressure like that risks bursting vessels in your head. That's right, your best survival tactic is 1 bad squirt away from taking you out too. And in this case, it did. But at least you went out with a bang. Literally. The same can't be said for this creature.
What is that?
I'm glad you asked. But first, let's get out of Texas and head to Eastern Europe. Ah, the shrew, otherwise known as the heart attack hamster. From the moment you wake up, it's your body screaming at you. Move, eat, survive. Your heart is pounding at over 1,200 beats per minute, faster than a hummingbird mid-flight. Kind of speed isn't just impressive, it's a ticking time bomb. You're small, barely the size of a human thumb, but you got the metabolism of a crackhead chasing their next hit. Except your hit is literally your next meal. To put it in perspective, you have to eat your entire body weight in food every single day, just to keep going. That's like a human eating 200 cheeseburgers daily. But here's the catch. Your body doesn't store energy well. Miss a single meal and you cancel your life subscription. Your heart, already working harder than any other mammals, starts squeezing every last drop of energy from your reserves. But the harder it works, the closer you get to burning out. It's like being stuck in a car with the gas pedal slammed to the floor and no brakes. Eventually, the engine gives out. Even your sleep isn't safe. While most animals can rest and recover, you don't have that luxury. If you don't wake up and eat every few hours, your metabolism will drain you dry before sunrise. Your body isn't built to pause, it's built to run until it collapses. And collapse you will. Many shrews die from heart failure mid-hunt or even while trying to escape predators. Imagine giving it everything you've got, dodging, darting, desperate to survive, only for your own heart to betray you. Nature really gave you the reflexes and drive of a tweak-out Energizer Bunny, but stuck you with the endurance of a time-limited battery. Congrats! You've been hoed.
Coco, you're changing.
Yeah, I decided to skip the whole Earth bit and dive right in, no pun intended. So you're a sea cucumber, and I'ma just get to the point. You bust so hard your internal organs come out.
What?
Yep, when danger shows up, whether it's a nosy fish, an opportunistic crab, or something way out of your league, your defense mechanism isn't to fight back, run, or even blend in. Nope, your big play is to literally explode all your guts all over the place. Here's how it works. You eject your insides, leaving behind a sticky tangled mess of organs to confuse or scare off your predator. The idea? Well, while they're trying to figure out what the just happened, you slowly inch away like a slimy ninja. But here's the catch, because there is always a catch. Your guts don't just grow back overnight. Regenerating all that internal real estate takes a ton of energy. Energy you might not even have. If you're low on nutrients or resources, that brilliant escape plan of yours might be the very last thing that kills you. Oh, and it gets better. Some species take this whole self-destruction thing a step further by ejecting toxic chemicals along with their organs. You're out here turning the ocean floor into a biohazard zone, hoping your predator doesn't have a stronger stomach than you do. So let's recap. Your best defense involves ripping yourself apart, poisoning everything around you, and praying you live long enough to rebuild. Congrats, you've been hoed. So let's leave the sea and now head to New Zealand, where we will meet, well, you. This is you, a kakapo, a bird so rare you're basically an NFT with feathers. Less than 250 of you exist, which makes you a big deal. Except life? Well, life doesn't exactly set you up for success. First off, your metabolism is like a slow cooker stuck on low. It's so slow that during good times, when food is abundant, you pack on weight like you're auditioning to be the Thanksgiving turkey. Now, that might sound smart, bulking up for lean times, but here's the problem. You're a flightless, waddling bird. Gaining weight doesn't make you stronger, it makes you slower. And when every predator in the area sees you as a walking buffet, slow is the last thing you want to be. And your mating strategy makes this 10 times worse. Instead of singing a sweet song or building a fancy nest, you rely on smell. You release a musky, sweet scent that's supposed to lure in potential mates. And it does, but here's the deal. It also lures in predators. Cats, stoats, and rats can sniff you out like it's an all-you-can-eat buffet. You're out here trying to find love, but instead you found yourself a one-way ticket to Afterlife Express. And your defense? Oh, it's genius. You fucking freeze. That's right, when something wants to eat you, your plan is to sit perfectly still and hope it changes its mind. Spoiler alert, it doesn't. You're basically a fluffy green rock. And predators don't pass up free meals just because the food isn't moving. And somehow, despite all this, humans have decided that you're worth saving. Conservationists are working around the clock to keep your species alive, hand-raising chicks and protecting your habitat like you're on nature's version of witness protection. And honestly, it's kind of amazing you made it this far. You're slow, smelly, and flightless, and you have a defense mechanism of a rock. Say it with me, congratulations, you've been hoed.